It is a good morning, and I'm not done trading, but I just wanted to document this kind of what just happened. So today it's Wednesday, 28th of February, and there is news at 8:30. I don't care what that news is. It's blah 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 red folder USD news, okay? So I have these highs marked out and these lows. And what I wanted to see is at 8:30 these lows be taken out, and then for it to run all the way to these highs, and then I have some targets higher up, right? But it didn't do that. It tanked, created triple equal lows, and didn't take these out at the news, and then it ran up here, and now it wants to take these out. So I was really ready to short this, but this delivery was just not clean enough for me, and I did not want to risk that much. So it did this at 8:30. So after it ran down here and created equal lows, it ran all the way up here, taking out the equal highs, and then it held this bearish fair value gap, held this bearish fair value gap, and right around here, I was thinking about shorting it. And by thinking, I mean I had my finger on the button, but I didn't like that there's equal lows here, and even though my analysis suggests it'll go all the way down there, so that's like 20 points. 20 points is pretty good, but I wanted it to create another fair value gap underneath these lows so that I wasn't just like gonna sell right here and then it would wick down here and then smoke my stop, right, and go all the way up, because my analysis is it'll keep going up because there's all of these equal highs. And I have learned from my mistakes. Just because there's equal highs doesn't mean it's going to go there right away. Like, it might tank first and then go up there. And also, it might take these highs and now these lows and then still go up there. But I'm just waiting for some clear signals. So yeah, this, I like this triple, like higher high, higher high, higher high within the fair value gap and then a breakdown. But after this, it didn't come back to any fair value gaps. It came back up here, but I was not ready to short this because there's another fair value gap here and my stop would have to be really far away. So yeah, my analysis played out, but I did not manage to get any entries, and I wanted to just document that really quickly. All right, so little update. I took some trades. The reason I cut off the previous recording so short is because I saw it come take down these lows, and I knew that once it took these lows, it was likely to go up very quickly. So in the previous recording, you can actually see me missing this entry right here, and I was really not happy about that. So once I missed this entry, I was not confident getting in over here or anywhere here. So I had to be very patient. I waited. It went all the way back down here. I was actually on the 15-second chart taking this stop loss right here. So I saw this fair value gap, and as soon as this candle closed above, I entered one long, and my stop loss was halfway through this wick, so it barely, or actually no, it was at the body of this wick, so it barely got stopped out, but we did lose that one. I was still confident in the trade, so as soon as it took these lows, I entered long. So I didn't even wait for this to close. As soon as it took these equal lows, I was long. It happened pretty quickly, so it went boom, and then I didn't even wait for the next candle. I just entered too long here, and I held it. My first TP was going to be over here, but once it started holding this bearish fair value gap, I trailed one of my stops really quite tightly right under this fair value gap because I wanted to see these equal highs get taken, but it wasn't doing that quite yet. So I wanted to not really lose open profit. So how much do we lose? Not even 200 worth. So that, I think that's pretty good. I could have trailed it even further, but then we're just limiting the possibility for us to see these highs get taken. And if I'm getting some money, with a chance to get a lot of money, I'm happy. Uh, so it's not like I'm taking a break even on this. And yeah, I'm not going to be taking all my trades off immediately on the first red candle. especially when there's beautiful equal highs like this. And then I waited very patiently, and then finally my second contract got taken off over here. So with this stop in total, we have 260 profit. Just because of how slow today is, and I missed a few trades, so that's getting me kind of frustrated. I think I'm gonna call it a day right here. It's not even open, so you know, securing a little bit of profit before open is pretty good for me. And then yeah, so the overall analysis was we still have this inverse fair value gap on the 4 hour right here, and we're expecting it to go up from here, which is why I have all of these marked out. But I also have some fair value gaps marked out over here. The reason they're lines and not rectangles is because they're less significant to me, because I'm expecting buy side. But in the case that it goes further down, I see these areas as potential for reversal. And then yeah, so today it held this, and then we had news at 8:30, equal lows, equal highs, my favorite setup. We managed to trade within this range and secure a little bit of profit. So of course it is before 9:30, so the range is very small. If this was during New York from 9:30 to like 11, this little move from 55 to, so 6 minutes, this would not have been 10 points. This would have been like 20, 30 points. But I'm kind of happy with this, how it is. The account is at 51, almost 200. So we're making some slow progress, but the plan is to not blow the account. On a day like this, it's very easy to blow the account. It's basically seek and destroy right now. It's, you know, 10 a.m. might deliver some nice run, but there's a fair value gap under it, there's a fair value gap above it, and we're within a fair value gap, and it's been ranging in here a lot, and there's a lot of equal highs, but there's also sell side liquidity. So my plan and my strategy and my model is to wait for either these highs to be taken out and then show some reversal, which is not likely at all-time highs. So what I really hope is going to happen is we're going to get some movement lower, and then maybe tomorrow we can run it into the high of the week. So that's going to be it, nice and short for today. The trading session was also nice and short. I think I've been on here for like half an hour, 40 minutes. I'm usually on here maybe like an hour or two, depending on the kind of day it is. But I really just don't see much delivering after these lows got taken out, these highs got taken out, and now it's just in here. So yeah, and I just wanted to mention that my analysis was completely wrong. I was expecting these equal highs to get taken on the 5 second, and they didn't. So if I hadn't trailed my stop loss, we would have taken a big loss or break even or whatever. So it's a good thing that I did, and even this fair value gap didn't hold to the buy side. So yeah, it's really just holding in this range of this fair value gap and this fair value gap. So it's 9:45 now, and it's still not moving. I am not interested in it, but I just wanted to show that even in these conditions, I managed to hold my calm and even scrape a little bit of profit. Thanks for watching. Comment something nice, say hi if you enjoy these videos. I'm going to be posting them still. The YouTube channel is in its very beginning stages, and so is my trading. So yeah, subscribe and stay tuned. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll probably be on here again tomorrow. So yep, see you soon.